Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Two. What?
Who does that?
Nah, I just like the mic, bro. me and the mic have a relationship. You get me?
saying?
That's some lyricism stuff.
Bro,
there.
that's some like old school hip hop shit.
Yeah.
Yo, me and the mic. Some corny rap. Yeah.
Anyways, man, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Where's Your
Straight in, all right.
Straight in, bro. Ski, that's how I like it, bro.
No kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Where's Your Head At podcast. It's your boy KD.
King Grooves.
No, then
We have a repeat guest.
Oh yes,
Repeat offender.
Yes. 100%.
Back again.
yes, back again. Last time he was hungover.
Oh, bro, I
It was
was.
still a great episode.
It was good, but I was stapled to the guy. I was. Well,
This time we believe he's of sober mind.
yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
He's vigilant.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, the difference is you didn't ask me here on like a Sunday morning. I was like, yeah, bro, sure, I'll be there. Scene missing.
Yeah. No, man. We have Mr. Mango.
Hello.
Dazzle
What's
in the
happening?
Space, man.
You get me?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fresh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't complain.
That's good, man. So we literally finished listening to a podcast there, man.
Yeah.
Great podcast, but like
That fella was mad,
but
wasn't
it
he?
was mad, and I think, do you know what I took away from that? Is like when you talk to people, you can tell their age sometimes.
Yeah.
When you said he was
Sometime-
21, I wasn't surprised.
Like sometimes you can tell people's age by not. Okay, so I know that some people that maybe 17, and they just talk so maturely, and you're like you're
Yeah.
surprised. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's not all the time you can get someone's age.
For sure.
But I think when someone talks, generally maybe.
Mostly young fellas, I would say.
Yeah, because mostly young fellas.
Girls have to mature
Yeah,
earlier.
quicker.
Yeah, and we're just dumbasses. Yeah. You can see it in your values. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I have completely different values from when I was 18, thank God. But you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah. And you're like, if you can you imagine listening back to yourself now? When you're talking when you're 16, you'd be like,
that's what I was gonna say, right? I think imagine us doing a podcast. Let's say 7 years ago. Let's say 7, 8 years ago.
are you not trying to blow up the age, eh? You're like doing the maths in your head. Doing the meme, you know, you're with the algebra.
How old would that be? 7 years ago.
7 years ago, man.
He was doing his juniors there. Do you remember?
No, 7 years ago is a lot. Wow.
Yeah, it's
7 years
crazy.
ago was a long time.
Yeah.
That's uni days, isn't it?
No, I
7
wasn't
years
in
ago.
uni. I
You
wasn't.
were in uni, bro. You were in uni.
Have I been out of uni that long?
Bro, I think everybody just like doesn't count the 2 years everyone was locked down.
Yeah,
That's
lock.
true.
Are you feeling that?
Yes.
Yeah, you're like, that was 3 years
I'm
ago.
not even gonna
And
lie
you're like,
to you. Yeah, I do not count
No,
2020 and
Nah, if I'm
2021.
sitting in my
But
gaff for a
after
year,
lockdown-
doesn't count.
Yeah, like
What,
my
wait,
setup.
sorry. Mango, so you don't count lockdown at all?
No, but like that happened, I was obviously there, but I'm just like, it doesn't feel real in the way, because everything stopped. There wasn't like cultural impact of a moment, or you weren't doing things with your life.
I like that.
So when I see an album is now like 10 years old, it's like, no, it's not.
No,
And you're
it's
like,
8
oh my
years.
God, it is.
So
You know what I mean?
let me ask you this.
Talk to me.
Liverpool winning the league.
That was fucking
That was
20
during
million,
lockdown.
million years ago. Million years ago, do you know what I
We're
mean?
not counting it.
No. I'm fine, it's okay.
So
Listen,
how many league titles do you have now?
what?
How many league titles does Liverpool have?
18?
Well, yeah, like, I mean, not Premier League.
Yeah,
not
no,
Premier.
just league in total.
Oh,
English league.
fuck, I don't know. You have to ask
They don't
me.
have more
No,
than
do you know
United.
why? Do you know why?
Because
Like,
United have.
You have 19. You're one away from 20.
Yeah.
so I'm an
I think they
absolute,
have 18.
I'm an absolute Liverpool bandwagoner, right?
Yeah.
Now I got in just as Klopp got in,
Yeah.
because I used to live with my granddad who was 90,
Okay.
and I had nothing to talk to him about. Right? He just passed last week. Got
my
arrested
God,
Jenny
rest
for.
in peace.
Like, I used to live with him, and all he'd do was watch snooker, darts, and Liverpool. And I never, like, I'd watch Premiership, but I was like, you know, like those ages when you're like 24, 23 or whatever like that.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, you kind of sometimes lose touch with football because you're going out and all.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
So I'd come
19
home.
by the way.
So you went like a crazy Liverpool head.
I wasn't.
As a football. Sorry, I mean football head. Like. Do you
But
know
no,
what
like football. It was Celtic in my house.
I mean? Okay.
Yeah, because my dad,
Henry Claassen.
bro, the gods, number one, Bobo Balde. Do you know what I'm saying? The old school Thompson. Celtic was huge in my house. I was like, if the Premiership was on, you'd watch it, but I wasn't really rooting for anybody.
Yeah. I know
And then the
what you mean,
Liverpool happened. I was like, yeah, probably have to
go for Liverpool.
just to talk to him about something. Do you know what I mean? Because he was like, because he goes, "What were you doing last night?" I'm not telling you, and you don't want to know.
Watching
Do
the
you know
battle,
what I mean?
man. I think, no, even just going back to what we were saying, like the whole 10 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever, when you're 18,
Yeah.
the conversation you have then you know, when you have, you know, I remember the mindsets I even had there then. Do you know what I mean? Like when the way I was thinking about everything was so. One was narrow-minded. Two was like uninformed. It was uneducated, immature. And listen, you're 18. You're not gonna know.
But you are immature.
Yeah,
you haven't lived life.
Yeah,
you haven't been humbled in many ways.
Yeah,
yet.
that's true.
Do you know what I mean?
You haven't been humbled.
You haven't been humbled in many ways. You're like, no, I
big
can
one.
do that. Like, I'd love to have, you know, a 17, 18-year-old confidence.
Yeah.
Of like, yeah, sure, obviously, I'm going to do this. I'd love to still have that, but obviously, over time, wears you down. You're like, you know, there's a reality check in, like, as you grow older.
I think when I listen to, that's what I'm saying, when I listen to a 17-year-old or 18-year-old, it's weird because I remember having that. I still have confidence. I'm very confident in myself. But I remember having a 17-year-old confidence, which is slightly different.
It's like a blind confidence.
Yeah, it's a blind confidence.
Where now I have a reassurance in myself. That I know what I can do. Do you know what I mean?
It's like
sometimes you can lose that confidence, but
Yeah.
you know it's in there where, you know, 18, you're like, I can do anything. Do you know what I mean? Or you'll go to places you shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Or talk to people in ways that you shouldn't talk to them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because you haven't been, you know, humbled.
Like when you're 17, 18, you don't care about what's around the corner. You don't factor that to your decision. You're just like, I'm just gonna do it. And then like,
Because you haven't been humbled, innit? Yeah.
you haven't been humbled.
But that's also great because it means like 18, 17, like that's when I really started going at it with music. Like,
That's true.
And like, excuse me, everything else was like, if you were to put down on paper like a, you know, SWOT analysis, you'd be like, bro, stop. But I went for it, and you know, so thank God I had that confidence.
Yeah. Because do you know what I was thinking as well? Like, you know, so 17-year-olds coming to you telling you he could take over the world. Yeah, he could do everything in the world, and you're looking from a 25, 26-year-old perspective, and like, you can't. I
want you to win.
I want you to win.
Yeah. But it's not going to be as easy as you think it is.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I have that confidence with guidance or with like precaution, if you get what I'm saying. But then the older you get, right, and I was listening to someone say this, right, the older you get and the less wins maybe you say you have in life.
Right.
The less confident you become in yourself, and the more pessimistic in a sense you become about the world. Your worldview becomes more pessimistic. So
for sure.
So that's when you have like, you know, someone tell you, bro, like there's a difference between saying like life isn't that easy and saying, bro, life isn't that easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's, you can say to someone like, bro, there's like, I believe in you, but there's gonna be some.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's like it's almost like pushing you away. Like,
Don't bother.
Make,
like you'll never get that. Like, to be honest, the amount of shit that I've seen, that when I was 18 to where I am now, like, the world's completely different.
Yeah, man.
So you can do shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I went on TikTok back in the day, and all of a sudden people are paying rent of just taking videos themselves, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, tell me when I was 18, I was like, what? Do you know what I mean? So like, you never know. Like, you also have to check yourself, because as much as, see, when I was kind of growing up, I was always like the youngest out of my group.
Yeah.
So I had a bit more of an older head because I was around people who had a bit more, so I'd soak it all up. But like, where was I going with that? I don't know. Sorry.
It
was just the bullshit mode was on. No, but I mean, I get what you mean about like the world kind of. I know where I was going. Where it was, you know, sometimes you listen to your man, dad, and you're like, they know everything. That's right. And then you get older and you realize they don't know anything.
They're trying to figure it out as well, bro.
Fact.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you take that advice of someone going, life ain't that easy. Sometimes you need to be a cocky 18-year-old and be like, I'll fucking shout you.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if when you were 18 as well, you were looking at 30-year-olds like, these are adults, like these are Asian people.
Yeah.
Grown
Now
folk.
we're like a few years away from 30 now, and we're like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Real, isn't
I
it?
wake up in the morning, it's like, what am I doing?
Bro.
When's life gonna start? When is it gonna get good?
You know what I'm saying? Should be here any minute.
Life is humbling, bro. Life is humbling.
But do you know what? The best thing about getting older is how little you care about shit.
Yeah, that's. Do you know what I heard? I heard when you're in your 20s, you care about what everybody else thinks. When you're in your 40s, you care about what you don't. You stop caring about what everybody else thinks, and then when you're 60, you realize nobody cares about
Nobody
you.
cares about that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
it is so liberating.
mad.
Things that used to wind me up, like, and I feel like I'm a lot less online, or especially on like Twitter or anything like that. You know, jumping in, I'm just looking at my phone, like, that's mad, and I keep scrolling. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even need that smoke, man.
that's so
I know how I
important.
feel, but I don't need to like get into it with somebody
So important, bro.
who doesn't
Especially
agree
with
with me.
certain topics as well.
Bro, I'm just like, you could just scroll, right?
Yeah.
Like you see people fighting. In
It's
the
free to
comments,
shut
I'm
the
like,
fuck up.
You could just
It's free.
literally,
Yeah, man.
that's why you have to just do
Click
this.
it, put it back in the
I saw
pocket.
like someone tweet some. I can't remember what it was, but there was nothing wrong with this tweet. Honestly, it was like the sun is shining. Some random and good like that. Someone quote tweeted. Oh, not you saying this.
Yeah.
I have one of
Bro,
these. I have one of these.
it's that-
Bro,
I
you
have
know
one
what's
of
the
these.
maddest thing? It's the not you. It's like, that's annoying.
I
Like,
hate that phrase. Not you doing a podcast. What? Like, and I know, like, dubs speak fucking mad English now, but
Yeah,
you're like, wow. It just comes out weird, doesn't it? I had one of those tweet moments, right? And I was just trying to be like, even for my own self, be positive. Like, don't be aggro. Stop fucking going at shit. So just funny stuff or just life thoughts, right? Or retweet the homies, right?
yeah.
And I was like, and my missus at home, she was cooking dinner, first thing, onions in the pan, right? And I was like, if the meal doesn't start with onions in the pan, I don't want it, right?
Yeah,
Because I thought every one of my favourite dishes starts with sweating up the onions, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm allergic to onions. And I was like,
No one asked you.
okay, then don't have onions,
like,
man.
so sorry about
Leave me
that,
alone.
but, like, it's
I
not a
literally
problem.
said, I don't want it. I'm not saying you have to eat it.
Yeah.
I was like, who are you trying to fight here? I was like, you know what? Log off. I'm out here. You know what I mean? Onions.
It's mad that we're in a generation where we get offended or upset about onions and how somebody else cooks.
But it's
or
how we've
someone
been
else's
trained.
preference.
It's been how we've been trained and kind of, it's not manipulated as the word, but like culturally,
Brainwashed, even.
not even brainwashed. I think it's just becoming such a normal culture of, for the last 10 years, we've had Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, Reddit. And the first thing when you open them up is like, what do you have to say?
Opinions, yeah,
What do you
opinions.
think?
What's on your mind?
You know what I mean?
Literally, that
So
is
what's
you're-
on your mind,
this
yeah.
thing that you're constantly looking at is going, what's your
What's your
what do you
opinion?
think? And you're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden you think your opinion
Matters.
matters.
Yeah, and
No, don't.
Do you know what? Social media has given a lot of people voices, but then it should give. It
A lot of people
should
shouldn't have the voices that they have.
It's the
Wait,
town.
lads,
It's the town
Do
square.
you think we're tapped as a society?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Like the way Mango just described it now, we go on socials to give our opinions on things that don't even like they have nothing to do with us.
Do you know-
Or we speak our mind. Like even I do it, and I've noticed it's always Wednesdays that I do it.
Wednesdays is top day.
Because that's when I go to work and I'm just there on my phone, so I'll just be tweeting on Twitter. But I'm just thinking like, why am I like? I think of someone, I think to tweet it. Why?
What? That's crazy to me.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what? Do you know what? I saw Troops this afternoon. This morning.
Yeah.
He's an Arsenal fan. He actually made Arsenal TV quite popular because he's
Yeah, yeah.
he's always snapping. Do you know what I mean? He's always
Yeah.
just snapping at them losing, right? And then So I think yesterday was Man City versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
And City beat them 4-1. So I think his wife walked in when City scored.
just scored, yeah.
Yes, just scored, and she's a Tottenham fan.
Right.
So and anyone that knows football knows that Arsenal Tottenham rivals.
Yeah.
And he's married to a Tottenham fan. They've been married 18 years. And so she comes in and he goes, like, get out. Like he was screaming at her, yeah. And Shadeborough now put it up on Instagram with trigger warning.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
But that's just to make you click.
yeah,
Exactly.
but like he had to
Like there are, and there should be whatever trigger warnings because there's some hardy shit
yeah, no,
online.
but yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you see something like fuck.
That work.
Yeah, it's heavy, man. And I'm like, nah, this more reasons for me to be like, why am I on this fucking thing? Like,
He comes
but they're
out.
doing it to click.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He comes out
Especially
and he says,
Shea-Borough or
yeah, do you know what I mean?
you know what I mean?
He says, you know, he's been married to his wife 18 years.
Yeah.
He's
He's pulling on a football match.
It's anybody that knows football, like for example, my brother, when United were losing 7-0.
I remember it well.
Yes.
I was actually hungover as well. Right? I was driving down to West Cork. I said to me mate RV and I was like, listen man, I don't know what it is. I can't keep my eyes open. Do you mind I know it's rude. It's only two people in the car, long journey. I was like, I might have to get a kip. He said, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And every time I woke up, it was just because with him
Goals.
going, yes. And I was like, hardly. And he kept waking me up and it was like 6 goals. I was like,
7
give
goals.
over. I thought I
Yeah.
was still dreaming, bro.
Yeah, like think
amazing.
about 7 goals are going against like another
How was
team
the bro?
is what?
How was the bro?
He was pissed.
Yeah,
do you know what I
man.
mean? And rightfully so.
Yeah.
My mom comes up to me and was like, "Oh my god, is it 7?" another one. Like,
Yeah.
she wasn't being like rude. She doesn't know anything about football.
Yeah, of course.
She just knows 7 is much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Anybody who doesn't even know football, they're like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
It's a lot,
rare.
it's a lot.
That's rare.
Yeah.
And I swear you guys talk about Manchester United being a big
great
team.
team, yeah.
So 7 goals, and he was like, please leave me alone, right?
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Now, on a normal day, from Nigeria, you never
Respectful.
say leave me alone to
your
your
mom.
mom.
No, bro.
But she got it. Like it wasn't a thing where it was like, oh, you're bantering me, leave me alone.
Yeah.
So
He's
Troops was-
stressed.
yeah, whatever way Troops banters with his wife is for 18 years. That's how he banters. And then for online to be like, yo, this is abusive.
Yeah, yeah.
And they don't know his life. They don't know his thing.
I
It's
find that
crazy
really
to
mad
me.
that they're just like they're using him and his missus like him losing at Rawdon as like a click for something like that. Like that's
Yeah.
the way him and his missus talk to each
Talk,
other.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that kind of that. Now listen, it's on him. He's putting this out on the public and he's filming
Yeah.
himself. So
Yeah.
this is the problem. Sometimes that we put things out. Sometimes we don't know what other people are gonna say back, and that's
the thing.
another thing.
That's
with-
what
I'm not
internet-
gonna- I'm not
with
gonna
not just
lie.
the what do you think and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's comment sections and
Yeah.
everything.
It's
Well, I put
crazy.
something on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. There's comments underneath. Like say
Yeah.
I'm a painter and I put a painting up on a picture of my painting on Instagram. There's comments to people tell me now if I go into the National Gallery of Ireland. There's no fucking pen and pad underneath there. Be like, load of
fire
shit.
emoji.
Yeah. I don't care. You're allowed to think and say what you want about it, but
Yeah.
I don't have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it's to me it's just I get it, especially for example with the Shade Room or Shade or all those blog pages and stuff like that. I my problem was that I think it kind of diminishes real stuff.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think they know, as you said, they know exactly what they were doing, right? Because like shouting at, I'm Nigerian, man. I'm flipping. Like there's sometimes you
Same,
see,
bro.
yeah. Mango. No, anyone that knows Mango is actually Nigerian.
My real name is Alawa Mango. Yeah. So.
Mango. But yeah, no. Like there's the times where, for example, say me and my brother are even talking, and say we could be talking about football, or we could be talking about
Anything.
UFC or music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way we
That gets you going.
argue with me, Chris Brown versus Usher, and you would think that we hate each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's not a hate thing.
No.
We're just passionate. We're just
Just another
animated.
Tuesday, like,
and then someone's gonna put trigger warning on that. It's crazy.
Crazy, man.
That pissed you off, innit?
It was mad. It was mad to me, bro.
But also, like,
But I think the comments
Usher
was
would
like-
smoke him, but I just
Yeah.
I'm not letting that. I'm not letting
Mango.
that one. I'm not
Mango.
You get me? I'm just I'm an old soul, baby.
Yes, man.
I'm saying, Usher, come on, you make me want to forget
on,
about
brother.
it, mate.
Usher fell off, but yeah. But,
How did he fall off? Did you not see the bleeding
Vegas residency.
Did you see the names on the list? Did you not see this festival he put on? And like basically everybody's playing it.
Yeah, Lovers and Friends.
yes.
Lovers and Friends.
Yes.
Didn't he put Didn't he put Bieber on?
He's in charge of that.
when no, he didn't put BB on.
Yeah, he did. Put
He
Bieber
did
on,
put
bro.
Bieber on.
Bieber put himself on. I don't like when people say
Bieber will be a buster in Canada right now. Trust me, bro.
I don't trust you. That's not the thing, though.
They can't put on Lady Gaga.
Yeah, man.
The devil put on Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's dead, you bro. I'm into it. But poker face. You catch me at a wedding, that comes out.
When was that? Like 09?
Yeah, man.
Poker face?
Yeah, and Akon's in the
That
video.
went crazy.
Crazy.
Fam, that's 09.
09, yeah?
Do you know
God
how wild
damn.
that is?
What was I doing in 09?
Just felt my hairline go back in it. Christ.
09 was MJ. MJ died in 09. That's all I
RIP.
remember.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Jerry Springer died as well.
Yeah,
He died
RIP.
today, yeah.
I beat it down.
Yeah, he was important in the black
the
culture.
king of the daytime TV.
Yeah,
It had to be fake though, right? That was fake.
had to be. Jerry Springer had to be fake. As not him, the man.
No, he seemed
What,
cool.
the show.
The show had to be
Oh
fake.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Like some of it was real, obviously, but then I heard that they used to get some actors to come and like
Yeah.
when it was really wild.
Yeah, heavy
real?
time.
Yeah.
Who was the bodyguard, the big baldy fella?
Oh,
He made it on
What's
show.
his name?
Phil.
Steve-O.
Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, so everyone was like,
Steve Wilkos,
Steve-O.
yeah,
He
yeah.
played
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
scraps.
What?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
made it on show.
Yeah,
he made his own
He
show.
was
Yeah.
so good at stopping fights. They were like, here you go. Here's a television show.
What was the UK one?
Oh, Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah.
Jeremy
Oh,
Kyle.
yeah. Man,
That
there
was
used to be loads of them. I remember like when in the summertime, obviously I just like sent to my grannies and all, I'd be sitting there and my granny's just watching Shy TV. There used to be Sally Jesse Raphael. There used to be Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake, right, with the ball. Bro, that shit was unreal. Then you had the Maury.
Yeah, Maury.
I think that was the
You
goal.
are not the father.
What's up, boys and girls?
We're back again with Hello Fresh, WYHAPOD to get to get up to 75 euro off your first 3 boxes. Some good food, you're gonna like it. You don't have to think about what to eat. It's just there for you. All you have to do is make it.
Yes.
What'd you have?
I had noodles, the aromatic noodles, and oh my god, yes, the beef, and it was unbelievable. I had to, do you know what? I shouldn't say this, but I had to even buy more beef and more stuff. I used the recipe myself, like it was unbelievable.
Bro, I made the cashew chicken again.
Wow.
You really like that?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good when you made it. Yeah, it was really good. Anyways, don't forget to use our promo code WYHAPOD and get up to 75 euro off.
Yeah. You man from UK can use it as well. You can get up to whatever that.
£75, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the rates are different. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
You can get a discount as well.
Yeah.
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy, man.
Rootless.
She's still on.
She's still
going.
She's
killing
done,
the
bro.
game,
She's
bro. What are you
done.
talking about?
100%.
Just
Bro.
get that bread.
Imagine like, and it was always like, he said it was a loan, she said it was a gift. And it's every time, bro. It's hilarious.
He said it was a loan.
I used to love at the end where like they'd interview them and they're like, yeah, I'm glad I got justice. And then the person behind them who got like done is sitting there snapping like that, right behind them. Like,
I always thought
that's like 400 quid or something like that, like a car windscreen or something. It was like, get over it. You brought this to telly.
Yeah, that's what's mad to me is like, did they bring it to telly? Like, did they say, like, we have a case.
Yeah.
Like, let's not go to court. Let's go to court, but let's film.
Let's go to
like,
court on TV.
Yeah, like
let's show this.
what's that process?
Imagine getting the summons and you're like, by the way, you know, get a haircut, you're going to get a telly.
Is she actually like a qualified judge? Like,
She has to be.
She has to be.
But then again, you know.
It's America as well.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
what
America's like
does
Nigeria.
Maury know about delivering babies, bro? Do you know what I mean? But he's out here making a living.
Nah, she
Yeah.
finessed the system.
Because I'm thinking even the Maury show, like them going onto the show, like, and all, because I remember the show, like how, you know, you have to get the testimony of the side chick, the one who was accusing this.
It's messy,
like,
man.
How did you get all these people to agree?
Yeah.
To be messy online.
And like, they all
crazy.
have to sign release forms.
Yeah.
Like the whole world is gonna see
Do
this.
you reckon they get paid?
Definitely.
Yeah, they'd have
Ah,
to.
100%. Bro, if I'm going on, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason you're getting on. Like, if I had, like, say, a relationship with this boy and she's trying to do me to say, you're the dad, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere near to tell you. Like, that's like, whoa, man, this is fucking heavy. I don't know what, you want a live studio audience involved? No, unless it's bread. Then you're like,
Yeah, but how much would those man? Because they're not like. They don't have like social media managers or managers to know like the rates.
yeah.
So
Well, you
I
never
think
know.
it was
Just
like
what they're
50
giving.
quid or something.
It's heavy tack, boys. I'd love to go to one of those shows. Not Maury, just like any of them. Do you know, like the match?
to be in the
Just
crowd.
like a
Or
Mickey
to be in
Lake
the crowd.
situation. Oh,
Or to be
man.
on the show itself.
Nah, fuck that, man. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
I think drama is actually is such a funny, like, watching those people.
Drama sells.
Well, it's the same thing as you said with the shade, bro. They're
Yeah,
the
it's
two
drama.
things. You want to see, like, listen, you live in an estate and you hear your neighbours up the road having a Barney.
Yeah.
What's the
Peeking
first
through
thing
the
your man?
window.
What's the first thing your man does? Shh. And the window kitchen with it.
Bro, we open a balcony door just to try
Just listen.
all of us are sneaking up and looking.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's crap. We're all nosy, man.
Do you
We
know
can't-
what's smart?
yeah.
Just,
It was those-
just thinking about that, back in them times, you had to go find it. Now it's just being delivered.
Yeah, it's on your phone.
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's on your
Like
phone.
it's being.
And I think because I'm getting an overload of drama, I don't want any of
I
it.
don't want
Yeah,
drama. Yeah.
I'm just like, man, this is heavy. This is stress.
That's too much.
It's too much.
And as you get older, you're just like, man, I do not give a shit.
Yeah.
About whatever. Like, I sometimes, like, my missus say something, or, you know, a friend would be like, did you hear about blah, 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 these celebrities? I'm like, I have no idea who you're
give a
talking
rat's.
about. No, I have no idea who you're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm just tapping out. It's
Yeah.
great. It's great.
Yeah.
I might be washed and an envelope and like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Grant. I do not care.
That's the same with me as well. I like.
Yeah.
So people tell me some new thing. You know. So I'm hearing. You know, it took. Now I hear it all the time. So I know kind of like the new celebrities in a sense. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard of Ice Spice. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mad
like,
thing.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Fair
I
play
heard
to
of,
her. You know what I'm saying? Ginger rappers, baby. Ginger rappers. Bam, bam. Me, Ho, Action Bronson.
Just
Go for it.
But yeah, like, I mean, I've heard of Ice Spice. They call the the fans cabinet some cabinets like
Cabinets.
yeah like the
Oh yeah, I
fans-
heard
the
you saying this
fans-
to like Jane about the spice in it.
cabinet or something.
It doesn't roll off the tongue, does it? Like it's not like a Barbie. Do you know what I mean? Or like Beehive. Like,
Yeah.
you're scared of Beehive, bro.
yeah. Oh, Beehive.
It's crazy.
They're the craziest fan
Those
base in
people-
the world.
Have you man watched Swarm?
No.
The TV show.
Oh yeah, no, is it a telly show?
Wait, Tommy, why did you watch it? Why did?
Someone
why
told
did
me it was
you-
good. I was influenced. Don't get me wrong, good.
Yeah.
But Swarm is so fire. It's basically
Yeah.
about like fan culture, and it just follows around one girl.
Apparently, it's about Beyonce and like
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I
called
mean,
the
a
bees.
lot of them have it. Like Rihanna has their own. Like the Nicki Minaj ones. Like anybody says aunt to Nicki Minaj online, she didn't have to
Oh,
say
it's
nothing.
crazy.
Like they'll pull you up. I know somebody who did a review for an album. I think of Taylor Swift. I had to
Taylor
like
Swift's good.
just like turn on. And like I think it was a really good review. It's like a 3 or 4 out of 5, and she just got like mad online abuse for days about like really like over the line shit. And you're like, there's some teenager in fucking Michigan or something like that giving her death because she gave her a 4 out of 5. Like I'm like, if that was my
It's
child, I'd be like,
crazy.
yo, I need to take your phone. You need to.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to.
man.
You need to see that this isn't real life.
Yeah, the obsession over celebrities.
How do you get that into it?
Yeah.
But then these kids, like, it is real life to them.
And
They were born into this.
Holding
this
the
phase
phone.
that we're in.
Holding the phone.
It is real life to them.
that's very true.
Don't get me wrong, like, I mean, when I was growing up, my older sister and all, like, they'd be screaming about boy bands or, like, Boys Out on Westlife or something like that. And, like, there was mania over that, but this shit seems, like, heavy.
Yeah,
Do
it's-
you know what I
it's
mean? Like,
crazy as stuff.
too much.
Like, and
I need
that's-
to get them fans, bro.
Yeah.
Then you're eating. You know what I'm saying?
Just go on tour 3 times, even twice a year, you're good.
You're
Oh,
good.
yeah.
good.
Done. Shall I look at how much Beyonce's charging for bleeding tickets?
Yeah.
That's mental,
People
bro.
are paying thousands
To see Beyonce.
to see Beyonce.
Wait, like,
And they're, like,
to
halfway
be
back.
like in the
Yeah.
like normal seats,
Normal seats.
not VIP,
Normal seats.
not like
Oh, no, no, like the
Thousands.
tiered VIPs.
Yeah.
Like, you're this part, it's like
That-
2 grand. If you want to be, like,
that's the
one
thing
seat
now,
up,
though.
seat up, it's another 2
That's
grand.
the thing now, though. I was,
2
cause
grand.
I was actually, weirdly enough, I was actually looking at
You need it, like.
Usher's coming to Paris,
Okay.
and he has tiered. He has tiered.
Now I'm
seats.
listening.
Yeah. Average price of Beyonce tickets $1,000.
Yeah.
Average price.
Wait, is she
average
come
price.
to Europe as well, or is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just?
she-
She's not going
Medicine
Dublin.
stores. Yeah, not Dublin.
So
yeah.
what are the prices of? She's going UK, obviously. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What should do? Wembley, probably.
it can't be 1 grand.
No, I know some people that got it for like 300 quid.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
listen to
Lads,
this.
even
lads,
that's
listen
a
to it.
lot.
300 quid.
That's a lot.
To sit at the back of a bleeding
And-
stadium.
and you know what now? Yeah, she has set the pace for that to be a regular thing.
That's
You,
the
you
thing.
see that?
It's
You
gonna
see
be a
that?
regular thing.
No, bro, trust me. I've heard. Okay, no, I think she has, but like I've heard church going on tour.
Church.
Yeah, a church going on
Yeah?
tour. No. And the front row seats is $1,000.
Stop. What church is this, man?
I like the church.
What,
Should have
is-
get a
what,
job.
Is it Mike?
No, it's not Mikey. It's not Mikey. It's not Mikey.
No, bro, listen to this. A premium seat on the main floor near the front stage will cost you $10,695.
What?
Yeah, long day.
10 racks.
10 bags for front row seats at Beyonce.
Okay, no, she said a different type of pace. I was saying Usher's one was like for this front row VIP seats at like 3 bags.
3 bags.
And then
Even that's
the
mad.
second tier was 1K, and then the normal was seven something.
Like, you're
and then
just
the
a
really
man.
like the back was like 200 quid. I was like, that's much
You're
money.
just a
Mental,
human
isn't it?
being,
Yeah,
bro.
but they're doing a lot of them are doing smaller capacities, and
But also, here's the thing.
Jeez, man.
Nobody's buying records anymore. So
You need to make
they're
your
fucking,
money.
they'll
They
bite
need
you
to make their
somewhere.
money somewhere.
yeah,
Bite you somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Beyonce's a billionaire. I wouldn't say a good portion of that billion is from record sales.
no,
At all. So these artists are like,
was
all right,
making-
fine. If you're not going to buy my album, you can
Yeah.
fucking. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come on, see.
come and see
The
me.
way it is now is like, I explained it to one of my uncles at the funeral. He was talking about streaming and all that stuff, and I was like, it just is what it is. But like,
Yeah.
I was trying to explain it to him. He's like, why aren't you getting money off? I was like, I am, and we get good streams, so there's a bit
Yeah.
of Bob there. But I says, but if everyone gave me €1 for every time,
Different.
if they bought the song just once off, and you can have the song for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's like going into like Curry's or PC World, right? And seeing a big telly at the back, and then they've the match on, or they've a film, and you stand there, you look at the film, and then it ends, and you go up to your man who works there and goes, oh, that's brilliant, that's deadly telly, and then leave, and don't buy it. That's basically what's happening. Do you know what I mean? There's no transaction shit like that. So somebody's,
fuck all.
It's like at like 0.00 something for.
Yeah.
they all do.
Yeah.
They all do.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, I think if you do 1 million streams, it's like $5,000.
Yeah, it's 4 point something.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's insane.
which is like to me. I think about like the way artists used to make money. So some artists didn't ever need to go on tour really like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just sell a good album,
Put 'em onto
Yeah.
records.
You're good.
and you're very, very
And
good.
especially if you have like a good deal for yourself.
Yeah.
You're well,
Massive.
you're eating well.
Do you know what I mean? But now mostly you because the money that even comes in from streaming and stuff like that, they go like it's spread out to so many different people.
Yeah, like
You
even
gotta
that
pay your
$5 grand for
producer.
that 1 million, it's not going to you as the
Yeah.
artist. It's going to split
chop,
up.
chop.
I remember learning about this. I did a 2-year in Ballyferma, and it was music management, and he was talking about who gets, because you get the cut last.
Yeah.
You
get it last?
Last. So okay, so I have a record company gives me £1 million to make a record.
Yeah.
Right. That's an advance.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Your manager, if they get 20%, it's 20% gone. Then the solicitor gets paid. Then your agent gets paid, and then all that. Then you have to go make the album, live off that. Now, back when it was CD days, right? Just say for argument's sake, I sell my CD at like 10 bob, right? But I've agreed on the record contract that I'm only to get 10% back.
Yeah.
So the record company lends me $1 million that I have to pay back, and then they'll get 90% of the product.
Yeah.
That doesn't count as me repaying the record contract. My 10% is what repays that $1 million. Which I also, if I'm in a band for 5 people,
Split it out with them.
you know what I'm saying? So and then so you sign in for a 3-year deal. If you don't recoup, which basically means just literally giving back the 1 million, then you start collecting money.
Collect the money, yeah.
Other than that, so you see people sometimes, new rappers, and they're like, chains, this. I'm like, bro, it's all on you.
Yeah.
You got to pay it back. Do you know what I mean? That's not them free money. That's your money. That's a loan. It's like the worst mortgage you could ever get in your life. You know what I'm saying? So if you recoup, so sometimes you look at these artists and like, oh, they're going years. If they can still recoup and a label can still give them money, like they're doing 98% better than majority of artists.
yeah.
I always say anybody who ever comes to me talking to a deal, I was like, do the fucking research. Look at the paperwork.
I know somebody who
Get a solicitor.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a solicitor,
solicitor,
and not one that they said, oh, you should try this solicitor.
Yeah.
Find your
Get
own
a
independent-
different solicitor
Yeah.
and go T's and I's.
That's what I remember when somebody I know who was getting signed. This is the early days as well, but they went through like I remember they came to because they were coming. One of them went to my college, so they came in like 3 different days with 3 different solicitors. Do you know what I mean? Like, and they were like literally. I was like, what's the gig? He's like, we're not trying to sign no rubbish deal. Do you know what I mean? So they literally spent weeks and weeks.
100%.
Just like, and because I think when you're young as well, if somebody says, yo,
You just dangle the money.
There's a couple of grand. Yeah, you're gonna be popping. We're gonna make you famous and all that.
you're gonna, you like, you know what I mean? All you think is like, I could take my mum out the hood. I could do this. You know? But in reality, man, these
Sometimes it's
men are
better
shaky.
walking away from any deal
Yeah.
than getting a bad deal.
Yeah.
No deal is better than a bad deal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
like especially signing straight away and not really doing due diligence. We try to buy a gaff.
Yeah.
You don't just walk to a bank
Yeah.
and they go, okay, but that like there's weeks of that stuff, and they're like they're studying your bank stuff, and all like just know what you're signing up for, because it's a weird thing with the music industry, and just I find all this kind of stuff very interesting. Of like the nature of the business is, if I can fuck you, I will. Because I know if you can fuck me,
You will.
You will.
Yeah.
And that's how people do business with each other. And it's not really
That's
like
just the
that in a
nature.
lot of other industries. Do you know what I mean? So it's very, I don't know, it's I feel we could do a lot better. I feel like we could just be
Yeah.
a lot fairer.
The music industry is weird because like it's the artists that you're selling, but they get the short end of the stick when all is said and done. Like all these like the big people in the labels like A&Rs and stuff, but big
Executives
ones,
and stuff.
like they're getting most of the money. Whereas the artist that has gone on tour, sweating blood, sweat and tears just to make you the money, but then they get like what 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad.
Crazy.
I think you know when you think of because you're talking about like completely lost it, bro.
That's why.
Bro, what's going down here, bro?
Well, office
Going down, you're next.
Completely lost it.
That's what I love
Back in the
when
room.
you see artists shag labels.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing in the world to see.
Oh, yeah?
Remember when Frank Ocean, what he did to the label?
what do you do?
What do you do?
So he
Back-ended his deal.
Yeah, he backended his deal. So what he did was
Mad chest
he was
move.
supposed to release a project,
Yeah.
and that was going to be his final project with the label that he was with. He released one piece of shit thing on.
On SoundCloud.
Yeah, not SoundCloud. It was like an Apple Music. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a special release, but it was a video of him like painting, and there was music.
Do you remember
in the
that? And it was like
background.
weird as fuck. I was like,
was
what
weird
is this?
fuck.
And it's
What
like,
was it called again?
this
I
counts as my
remember it.
deliverable
Yes.
on my thing. Because you might still be sitting there going, like a lot of bands like Happy Mondays, I think, or Stone Roses, they were like, they got to like a 5 album deal, say, and they do 4 albums, and then they're like, fuck this, we're out, and it's all not working. The record company are like, you still owe me an album.
Yeah.
Legally, contract, Tribe Called Quest, they got stuck in something like that. They were like, you owe us one more album. And the lads hated each other. Couldn't even be in the same room as each other. But legally,
They had to do one more album.
had to do one more.
Bro, so he did that, yeah, got out of his contract and then dropped his second project.
And then that's all him.
And it just went.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah,
So
that's the
is
band
he-
one,
is
isn't
he
it?
independent now?
yeah, I think he is. He might be.
What happened with him at Coachella?
I don't know.
I think he broke his hip or something, no?
Broke his hip.
Something like that. He broke some part of his body.
Are you sure?
Bro, I hate it. I saw that. Do you know what?
Frank. I'm gonna need to go to the research department.
What happened?
Can we bring that up?
No.
You just keep talking about finding
Yeah.
it.
So, like, apparently he was supposed to go to, there was supposed to be an ice rink in the middle, and he was supposed to do this mad show, and then he pulled out loads of
What,
it.
it was meant to skate.
I don't know, there was an ice rink in the middle of Coachella in the desert, which also seems like really...
He sprained his left leg. Maybe not hip.
sprained his left leg.
Yeah.
He broke his hips. he actually folded in half backwards.
Was it?
Yeah, he sprained his
Was
ankle.
it Frank Ocean that was meant to perform? This wasn't this Coachella. But Drake came out and then everyone booed Drake.
Oh, that was the Tyler's
It was
festival.
Tyler,
Yeah,
it was
festival,
Tyler.
yeah.
He was looking like
And
really.
they booed Drake. That was
They
so
booed
crazy.
Drake.
Drake is not someone you boo though.
But that's the thing. If they know a crowd, they know a crowd.
I know, but
But bro,
yeah, but
you're
like,
at a rap festival. I don't care if you don't like Drake. You're like,
boo.
You don't boo.
No, but think about
you
it.
can't boo Drake.
You were expecting Tyler the Creator.
No, but they knew he was coming out and doing a set. They were like, oh no, we're not into that like fucking fake hip hop shit and all that.
Yeah.
No, but
It's
like,
Brother,
yeah,
some realist.
Play one dance and let's get it going. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
if anyone's fans gonna do it, it's gonna be Tyler the Creator fans.
Yeah.
It was gonna be them.
Because
Do you know what I mean?
they're
like
rad.
They're like,
So they're rad,
they're
dude.
just dead.
Skateboard together. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I seen him at Longitude and it was a lot of that
Yeah,
front.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's an amazing fucking
Yeah, he
artist.
is.
And I love the fact that he's pushing, he gets his Grammy, he's like, I'm not just doing rap music. But you think because I'm black that this is rap and R&B. He's like pushing.
Do you know what? When I saw Tyler at Longitude this year, 'cause I think I've seen him before as well.
Like the stage design, he was smoking
this year?
everybody.
He was there this year.
Yeah, he was
You weren't
climbing
there
up a
the day,
hill.
I think you
Oh, was it the
left
first
Last
day?
year, you mean?
last year.
No, you said this.
Last year, yeah, headline.
Longitude did happen this year.
Yeah, that's what I
so
mean,
My
yeah.
bad.
Was it the first day, yeah?
I think so. I can't remember. It
I
was one
wasn't
of the
there
days.
the first day.
But
I didn't
anyways,
see him anyway.
so Frank comes on, right? And I promise you,
Wait, Frank Ocean was there as well?
yeah.
Hard.
What?
Oh, not Frank. Sorry, Tyler.
Because I actually left halfway through because we made Sally was like, I have a lift now. I was like, yeah, grand, whatever. If you tell me Frank,
No,
then you brought me hip there.
Tyler comes on, right? And then he has like a mountain, like literally,
Yeah.
has his own mountain on stage, like the production.
set
levels
design,
are crazy.
yeah.
It's insane.
It's crazy,
Yeah. I remember.
But like I don't mess with his music at all. Like, but I can appreciate
Yeah.
his artistry. The dude
Off
is
the
a
charts.
flipping artist. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
give him that.
You can't deny him.
Yeah, you can't deny him. So there's people that like that, and his fans are like his fans.
Yeah, man.
They're not. Do you know what I mean?
You think about that. I remember when they first came out, I was not fucking with it at all because I was like on the blogs on hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, Future, and like they didn't do any interviews, and like Earl Sweatshirt was like in Samoa or something like that. Do you remember that shit? Yeah. His man was like, what? I listened to his music, was like, whoa, what? Because they were talking about some hairy stuff. So I just dipped away for a while. And everyone would be like, oh, Tyler, bro, Tyler. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, thinking it was still like that. And then I think it was Charity Bomb or something like that. I was like, oh, shit. This guy is fire.
Yeah.
Like, his production stuff and, like, people he's getting in. Like, I think that one of the live shows he did for one of the award shows, he like Boys to Men and Charlie Wilson. And, like, he's up there, man. He's doing shows with, like, ASAP Rocky and all. Like, them boys would be fucking with him if he was whack. Do you know what I mean?
What's ASAP about?
His performance was
About
actually
Rihanna,
pretty
man.
good.
Dodging gun
Longitude.
charges. What happened to that? Do you remember that? Do
What?
you remember you had the gun charge?
Oh yeah.
That just went away?
Oh, you had a gun charge for what?
Somebody got shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you shot somebody?
I don't know.
married
Well,
to
he's-
Hey,
he's-
listen,
he's-
the microphone on. I'm not saying anybody did anything. I'm just saying I heard that there was a
It's
situation.
part of the what? The ASAP
A$AP
mob.
mob.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
A$AP
it's
mob,
all-
yeah.
So-
No, but like ASAP Rocky, like why is he always booked for like to do headlines?
He's dope. He's amazing.
He's actually a great performer. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? He's one of them.
I seen we seen him at Longitude. We seen him at Longitude. He paused for like 15 minutes.
thought it was MJ. He thought it was MJ. He did that. He did that MJ pod. No, it's
screaming.
Bro.
How big is longitude, bro?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The screaming was like this. Woo!
Yeah. Like, man, finished the song. I was just standing there
You're
walking
not
up and
gonna
down.
perform yet? Woo! That's all it was. Bro.
I think the worst performer that weekend for me was
Cardi, Playboy Cardi.
No, that
Oh, your mom with the guitar?
Nah, that was devilish.
He was sitting there going, and all these kids going, I was like,
I guess the most disappointing. What's that white guy's name?
Jack.
Oh, Jack Harlow.
It was so
No,
disappointing.
but Jack started off good, but then it just fell flat.
Fell off, yeah.
It fell flat.
The greatest performer that weekend, Meg Thee Stallion.
hands fucking down.
I didn't watch no.
Get the fuck, bro. We're taking over.
You started right beside me, bro.
I didn't see Meg.
I'm saying binoculars out. Listen, I was with my mom, and even I was like, it is what it is. What you want me to do about it? Do you know what I mean?
I was watching the guitar.
But I will say, as absolutely smart and hot she was, she wrapped her ass up.
Yeah,
the
no,
show was dope.
no, she
And,
rapped.
like all of her dancers were off, so she was like getting people up
She was
and like
the only
she
one on
fucking
stage.
like
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
Like
had
her
a
whole team was
show.
stranded in the UK, so she was the only one on stage and she
Yeah.
bodied it.
And like
No, she
she's
did,
not
she
just
bodied
sitting there with like 20 dudes in the back. She's going, hey, over the track. Like she
Yeah.
was rapping.
Oh, do you want to go into it, bro?
Bro,
Let's go into it.
Wait, what?
Why did I come here? Why did you ask me?
I missed it.
bro,
What
he
happened?
said she wasn't standing there with 20 guys doing in the background.
Rapping over the-
She
she
was
was
on her
performing.
one,
Is
spitting the
that
bars.
A92 you're talking about?
I'm not talking about anybody Irish. Jesus Christ, man. Fucking hell, this fella going on. I'm gonna get in the beef.
No, it's
I have no problem with that
What are you
shit.
talking about?
No, I'm saying if that's your fucking buzz, like they do it in America all the time.
Yeah.
Where it's just they come out and they just do their own ad libs.
Yeah.
Fine, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you notice the difference when somebody comes out and
does their
does
bars.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like
You know
there's just
that's
a
on
more of a
track.
respect to it.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like if somebody's lethal at driving and and then you look at bleeding somebody doing Formula One, it's completely different.
Oh,
Doing
yeah,
the same thing.
Yeah,
But
but
you
it's
have to be
different.
like, yo, the stakes are higher. Do you know what I mean?
Can I ask, man? I think the Irish people are so amazing at the words. The command of the English language is unbelievable. I had shorts on. It was like a couple of weeks ago, right? I had shorts on, and it goes, what she said? She said, yeah. Let me find it. I wrote it down because it was
Okay.
It was too. So it was.
We
She
speak.
said, "You got good legs for a broken coffee table."
That's class. That is class.
What?
Body bags. Body bags.
I was like, what?
Oh, mate, I tell you now. Honest to God, you have to be.
The wittiness
coffee
of
table.
Irish people is unbelievable.
Oh,
they say so.
God.
That's
It's
random.
so witty. Like, it's
100%. Like, even especially for me, like, I won't slag anybody here, but I'll tell you now, like, growing up with red hair and glasses, like, skinny, you have to have the comebacks
You have
like
to be
that.
quick,
Like,
yeah.
I'd sushi you up in a second. Done. Like, forget about it, but, like, you have to. Like,
It's mad, isn't it?
for a coffee table, man. That's
That is
brilliant.
brilliant.
For a
That
broken
is
coffee
brilliant.
table, I was just like, I couldn't even be angry, couldn't be mad. Just that was good with Mary.
You know what I love to see? An Irish person and an American person slagging each other off.
I don't think it'll be good.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
How is it not fair?
Americans are not great at slagging, bro.
Yanks getting smoked.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
what's
it's
his name?
dependent.
What's his
DC
name?
Young Fly.
DC Young Fly.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, okay,
Come
that's
on,
okay,
bro.
no, see, you need to specify. You said,
Especially the way he
no,
will act.
see, you did specify. You didn't say black American.
But even no, I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
I immediately thought of like
white guy.
an Irish tourist here, or an American
Nah,
tourist
nah,
here,
nah,
with the
nah,
Carl's
nah.
bag being like,
So
you
like
fucking.
DC Young
No,
Fly, an
DC Young
Irish
Fly.
person?
No, hear me on this though. Hear me on this.
That'll be
No,
gas, man.
can I give
Yeah,
you my opinion? Like,
Stimulate
yeah.
the glue.
I think DC. I think DC Young
you say?
Fly.
What?
What you say?
Stimulate. Well, you can say it, but
Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, I was actually checking my phone.
He said, no, I think DC Young Fly would be funny for Americans. Like, as in, because you have to be.
no,
When
that's the whole point, bro. Like, say we get like do a show now, put an American crowd and Irish crowd, like, and just mix up a bit, and just have that American, this young fly, and one funny ass Irish
Down at it.
person.
I know. I actually still don't think DC
Nothing
would win.
about that. Nothing
No.
about that is fair. Do you know why?
Why?
Irish fans are different to any other fan base in the world.
Yeah,
Different.
because we never win.
Bro,
That's That's true. In anything.
No, but like in anything, we've never won any big. There's never been like, do you remember we won the World Cup? No. America's like, we're the greatest nation on earth. So Irish fans are like, we're going at it because we know we're going to lose. Because if there's a slight chance that we'll win something ever, we're like, I am the biggest fan of this sport, whatever. Tell you that.
And then-
Boxing happens, Katie Taylor, I'm like all of a sudden an expert on female boxing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Did you see that feint?
you know what I'm saying? Look at the hip, bro. Look at the hip. Look at the twist with it. The fuck do I know?
You know what? An Irish person can tell you something that's so false, but the way they say it, it's like
I do this all the time.
see when you're swinging, right? If you swing your whole body, you're missing.
Yeah.
But if you do this,
Do you know what it is, right? You need to put the ankle on the ball of the foot, bro. That's where you're getting it wrong. You know what I mean? Fella has never made a fucking box of amber leaf. Do you know what happened? That got me. I was on the dole for the London Olympics.
Yeah.
And I like 20 minutes into. So it's actually, if you ever can be unemployed during the Olympics, is the best time. Cup of tea on and just flick on BBC, and you don't know what you're gonna see. 20 minutes into it, I'm watching kayaking. I'm like, Finland are gonna have this historically. You get like, I've watched 3 people throw a javelin. I'm like, Germany at it again. No, he was great in the Euros now. Like, funny, Irish people are the biggest bullshit artists.
Yeah. But it's so funny.
Yeah, but it's with love. But bullshit which you love. Do you know what I mean?
Gifted.
That's why I think no, because like when I see like these young fly, for example, or you know, there's like I think someone
Who's your man Nems? Do you know your man from Coney Island? Remember the big video? Yo, Joe Byron, take me out.
Oh yeah.
Do you know your man who's like, don't ever disrespect me, look at like, bro, now him.
Yeah.
He's half Irish.
Yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, he's half Puerto Rican, half Irish.
You see, like
Wait,
Half Puerto Rican, half Irish.
That's amazing.
Mental. That's mental. Imagine the gap.
where did they meet up?
Imagine the gap.
Puerto Rico.
Facts. How we going, love? Yes. Unreal.
No, I think DC is quite like you know what you say is it his comedy style. It's not like actual witty or like clever. It's
like silly. It's stupid. Like
do you know what I mean? So I think you might lose some people in that. If
yeah, but on the other end as well, when you have an Irish person with an American car, they'll be like, "What's he talking about?"
But don't they find
Mate,
like
they can't understand me in London.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do well in America.
So you'll have to get probably a balanced crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like the issue is you
Get a
will
British
never
crowd.
hear anywhere else in the world where someone will say you've got good legs for a brown coffee table. You will never hear that.
No.
If you leave the island of Ireland, you will never
You
hear
hear
it.
that ever.
Never.
Do you know what I mean?
That is uniquely Irish.
Do you know what the worst slag you can say to somebody in Ireland? He's harmless.
It's true.
If someone says, he's harmless, with the wings,
That's when people lose
that's
the
awful.
plot.
No.
I'd rather you said nothing about him.
Mango,
I said
that
he's a
happened
prick.
to me. That happened to me. You know, like so. There was an issue in school. I got dealt with a little bit.
Okay.
I said I got that one.
You got bottom.
So you got a twist on the...
Getting dealt with is different, you know.
Talk to me. What happened to you? Can you get into it legally or?
Sparked out. I got sparked out.
You got sparked out?
Yeah, I got sparked out. Yeah.
Well, obviously last time, everybody needs to be sparked out once in a while.
Yeah. No, I did. Like Aaron. So Aaron said, he's across the road. He goes, "What you gonna do, David?" And said,
Yeah.
You nigger. And you know what? That was skill. You have when that word comes out of anyone's mouth,
You
You throw hands.
have to fight.
100%.
So I ran across and I ran to Aaron. Now Aaron's a good
Yeah,
boxer.
yeah. Good hands on him.
Good hand.
You can throw a paw.
You got to bro.
I think you like just get me up here to laugh at at the shit I say. Anyway, right, Aaron's boxing around.
Aaron hit me 1, 2, 3 mil, dropped the third one, and I did go a little bit cold. Like when I say cold, I closed my eyes, woke up, and
Oh, damn.
Continued.
No, I didn't see it. No, I didn't continue. Definitely no. I was just like seeing.
Whoa. Did you ever get a box so hard you see mad colours?
Yeah, no, that's what it was. It was like
Like
and
a
things
flash
are
of light
moving.
and it's a bit purple and all.
Things are moving, yeah. So then there was an old lady that was walking past, and she goes, Aaron, he's harmless. I goes,
And you're sitting there.
I am harmless.
Broke up.
You know, like, that's the worst thing to hear after you've been sparked.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
That's the worst thing to hear.
he's
after.
harmless.
It's tough, man.
Flip's sake, man.
Yeah.
And I was harmless. And that's kind of like No, it wasn't the last time I fought, but it was one of the last times I fought because
Yeah, I'm not into it, man. The same thing with social media. Like, I was only talking to the taxi driver when I was coming out here, and I was just like, I couldn't be arsed. Back in the day, like, you turn the light on, what, and be mad at. Now, I do not give a shit. So, like, I was walking up Dorset Street the other day, this fella boots the fucking car down and starts beeping at me. I thought he knew him. I thought it was one of the lads. Be like, hey, whatever. Your man's behind the fucking window screen. Fuck yeah, and I just stared at him. Just, like, old mate would have been like, yeah, I'm like, I couldn't give a fuck, man. I got my nose broke during the summer. I don't care, man.
stop, man.
Yeah, man, coming out at soon. Outside of a kebab shop, 2 o'clock in the morning. Not my fault, in fairness. Somebody said something racist to the missus. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, and I got my nose broke, and I was like, man, I'm fucking my age. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm just a pain in the arse now.
Yeah, man. Fighting,
It's
fighting is
inconvenient.
Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to go
inconvenient.
home, have a chicken sheesh, and get me rock and roll. Do you know what I mean? Like, see what's up with Netflix.
It's
dude.
inconvenient at this age. Like, you know, for me, when I think about fighting, I think about the adrenaline that goes into that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that in itself is tiring. Have you got to
Yeah.
the age where you thought it's like
Did you ever
the
see
blood
Alpha
rush
fight?
would be tiring?
Did you ever see Alpha's fight? It's mad.
It's the funniest thing to see. I'm
It's
not gonna
mad,
lie.
isn't it?
It's funny to see.
I seen
It's
him in a
funny
while
to
ago
see.
in a pub, and I was like, Dad, like, I think one of them's a grandfather. Imagine your granddad was scrapping in a pub.
One swing and you're dying.
Bro,
Telling you, man.
Oh man.
it's great. So I heard of this. This is take a complete left turn, but
Totally, throw it in.
what you think? What you think of planned sex?
Excuse me?
Planned sex.
Excuse me.
I heard the second one, and I was like, careful. Planned.
Yeah,
P-L-A-N-N-E-D.
Yeah, planned. Yeah, so I was watching some guy watches like a Christian
Okay.
preacher, but he's not a preacher anymore. He's just a podcaster, Tim Ross.
Okay.
And he says, and I've heard it before from How Married Are You,
Yeah.
where they just like we schedule sex in a marriage, and I think they have kids and stuff like that.
They have 4 kids though.
Yeah.
See, it's sticky when you got the kids in the gaff.
Yeah.
I know from friends who are parents, they're like, if I can get one in, it's then. Like,
Yeah.
before they go to school or like Saturday afternoon, like, because, you know, they got kids running around the house,
Yeah, yeah,
respectful. But planning it, like what, putting in your like Google calendar? 3 p.m.
Yeah.
It does sound mad.
Yeah.
It does sound mad.
No, but like,
What are you doing this afternoon? Oh, why don't we check? Oh, I'm getting hopped on. Yeah.
no, but you know what I mean? Like, so 'cause I know it sounds bad. That's what the first thing I thought as well. But I like to think about why people would ever get to that place. And okay, I understand maybe some with kids. Okay, cool. But then say you don't have kids, why would planned sex be a thing?
Yeah, it makes no sense to me because
If you don't have kids, I don't understand why.
I'm trying to think
And even if you do
I'm trying
have
to think
kids,
of
even
how
if
it's
you-
possible.
Lives, like.
And even if you do have kids, you know, you still need to have that spontaneity.
Yeah,
Of like, you know, the look. Where you're like, like, what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the little touch in the shoulder situation. Like, you know, that's
No,
great, but
like-
that's the excitement. Do you know what I mean?
I would like, okay, yes, the spontaneity, especially when you're younger and stuff like that. That's heavy.
But it's
you know?
also pre-game, bro. This is like, that counts as foreplay. Shit, do you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, right, I've just, like, then what the fuck? It's,
okay,
like,
okay.
it's like booking a haircut.
Yeah, but
It's
then,
weird,
is it
bro.
that you're having planned sex every time? Like,
No. Say for example, right?
Oh, okay.
We're not what you call it? We're not we don't have kids.
Yeah.
But we're very busy. So she's in a different world. She's in a law firm, and you're flipping a musician. Do you know what I mean?
Schedule's mad.
Schedules are all over the shop, right?
Yeah.
And then so the issue was we don't have enough sex. Oh, Rashford's good. And we don't have enough sex, right? We don't have enough sex, right?
Right.
And then so say now your wife is saying, okay, I'm usually free on Fridays, 6,
Right.
and you're like, okay, actually I'm free at Fridays at 6. Like
Yeah.
usually I'm free at Fridays at 6.
Okay.
So can we have sex every Friday at 6?
See, what they're fucking up here is just saying it's just for sex. What you
Okay.
should really be doing is saying, I got Friday at 6 free, you got Friday at 6 free, let's make time for each other.
Okay, time
So,
for
you know, because you might,
But
no, but the sex,
is not like
but that's important, especially when you have these busy lives. Like, my missus lives in London, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so when she comes home, it's like quality time with each other. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going
Anywhere,
out with the lads, or like, it's quality time with each other. And it's not just like, oh, you're home, I know I'm getting the fucking me rock and roll or whatever. Like, it's give it all. But it's also about quality time. Now, at the same time, if it was Friday at 6 p.m, yeah, but like, don't just be up there and just walk into the room, take the clobber off, and go at it.
Oh yeah, no.
I do hear that.
That's
I do
weird.
hear that.
Talk
Yeah.
a bit in it. Say, how are you?
How was your day?
How are you?
How are you still wearing clothes? Get up that landing. Come on.
Yeah. No, I do agree. Like I'm the context in which I'm thinking about it in is that we have time. I would say, for example, every Thursday is our date night. I'm talking about someone who's very, very busy.
Yeah.
And they do have time for talking. And I'm not saying that 6 o'clock is just like take off your clothes. Let's get
Yeah.
I'm saying that it's scheduled that
That's
we
like
will
dating
do
then.
this.
That's like dating then, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, like that, like you do that even when you're like seeing somebody. Like okay, I ask a young one out, when you're free, Thursday, right? Thursday, I'll see you then.
But that doesn't always guarantee sex.
No, nothing always guarantees.
Yeah,
sex,
no,
bro.
no.
Jesus
Of course.
Christ.
Let's be careful here. Let's be careful.
I know, bro.
But you're saying that like they plan that time just to have sex.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be in a relationship then, bro. Or maybe, yeah,
No,
do you know,
this
maybe.
is not for me.
Well, do you know what,
we're working on it.
There's other people who have like, I mean, fucking relationships these days. It's like completely different. So like, load of people like back in the day, it was all very mad, dad, fucking all that kind of shit. Now people have all sorts of ways, and it's working for them because we're in a different. This is what I'm saying. It's a different world now.
So it would've just
people are
worked for you.
breaking away. No, but like somebody who's like, you know what, I'm not really interested in having a fella or a board or whatever. They just might be like, I just want to get the lash at 6 o'clock on Friday. So are you around? And it works for them. And but they're like, that works for me too. And it's not really an emotional connection. It's just a physical thing, just to get the rocks. Fuck it. If they're happy, man, who the fuck am I to judge? You know what I mean? There's people in happily married lives who spend all day with each other and they're not having any sex.
Broski, do you know? Should I tell you how I know that this? When we say, "Oh, I can't wait to get married," and all these type of things, that like my circle, it's always about marriage, right? I listened. We had somebody come in. I'm not going to ruin the podcast. We had someone come in yesterday for some other podcast I was producing.
Okay,
and she's a dominatrix.
Cool.
Okay.
And she was talking about.
Cool. Okay.
Bro, that's some way to make a living. Fair play.
Yeah, no. Listen, she making a living, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So she comes in and like I know because my guys have briefed me what she's about.
Right.
But my bro doesn't know, so he's like, "Oh, what you do?" And she just explains, "I'm a domination." Blah blah blah. Blah.
Yeah.
And so she's telling me about all the kind of like crazy stuff that happens, right?
Yeah.
But then one of the crazy stuff was like some guys have like a wank license, right? So.
What?
Excuse me, sir. Can I see your license? Give over.
Like, is it a physical card or is it just? Is that just what they call it?
Dahi.
Is it government issue?
Hey, wait.
Is he on a provisional? Dahi, you are mad, bro. Mad. All right, go on. Jeez. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for this point in the conversation. Here we go. Please continue.
Well, no, she says, like, obviously these. So where I'm going to is because we talk about like marriage and different types of relationships.
Of course,
she, there's some guys who would ask for permission,
right.
to
do
let
something.
one out. Yeah, to release one, and if they did it beforehand, they'll be in trouble. They had to pay. And
Yeah.
So all that type of vibe, right? So those are one of the crazy stories. She now said, I was like, so I was very curious.
Mm-hmm.
Who does this? She goes, majority married men.
What?
Hardly.
Yeah.
And I believe that.
Well,
high up, like working stressful lives, high pressure, high pressure environments, and they just want a release, and they want someone to stand on the balls.
Yeah.
And no, they want to be dominated.
Yeah.
See, a lot of things. I used to gig in Electric Picnic, and there was an area in Trenchtown. One of the girls who worked there, she was a dominatrix, and I was like, that's mad. What's you up to? And she was like, it's not really mostly about like sex. Like she's just like a normal sex worker where you go up, you have a lash, and you leave or whatever. Like she's like, it's more a mental thing with these.
It's
fellas.
a mental thing,
It's that's what turns them on differently. Do you know what I mean? Man, fair play to her, man. That's mad. A wank license.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
But do you know what? It's mad to us, but at the same time, that's like totally their buzz is normal. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, if that man goes to work every day or has a family, provides them, he's not killing anybody, he's not an arsehole, he's not doing that, and he's up to that, I don't care.
Yeah, no,
Fair
I
answer.
certainly don't care about anybody else's sex life.
No.
You know what I mean? That's not something that wakes me up
Relax.
at night. You know what I mean? But
Like, shut the fuck up. If you have any opinion about anybody else's sex life, shut.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's not legal, shut the fuck up.
it's not my buzz at all. But I was just kind of like thinking about what you were saying. Everybody has a different, I guess, system in their relationships,
100%.
which works for them.
Expression almost.
But
that-
expression. Do you
But
know
it's
what I
not
mean?
even just relationships. It's like it's how you are as friendship groups.
Yeah.
Like I'm in 2 or 3 WhatsApp groups of like blokes, and within those
operate
groups,
very different.
I have a different role.
Yeah.
In different ones. So it's all about how does any relationship work in your life. You might have somebody at work, you might not know their last name, but you're cracking jokes
All
at
day.
each other
And that's
all
your
day,
relationship.
and that's your relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas you know you can't, when you're cousins, you wouldn't fucking know anything about them, but they're your cousin. Do you know what I mean? So whatever works for you. Like especially now in relationship, I think everybody's just kind of like de-twigging out of a lot of stuff.
Do you know what I think an issue is as well, right? It's like everybody's involvement in everybody else's relationship, which, as you were just saying, they're like, shut up if you care about anybody else.
Anybody else, yeah.
Because that's why like podcasts are so popular and YouTube channels are so popular because what everyone's just talking about relationships, like
And
Right.
different lives.
it's like
Yeah.
oh like. If he pays on the first, stupid conversations like that.
I know, yeah.
Paying on the first date.
Yeah, they have played out. They were rocking for a while, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like Twitter used to be like RIP Twitter. It's gone down the hole, but like they used to be. You catch like one of those retweets, and everyone. What was the one? It just go bombaclat, and it was a picture or something, and people were going. Oh
yeah.
Whole afternoon, be like,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's some point, you know.
Like it's just one of those ones. Like I think everyone's so interested in everybody else's like thing. That's why these things are so popular. That's why like those tweets are like under it. There's so much comments on it on so many quote tweets because like everyone puts their own relational opinion on somebody else's relationship.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean? Which is
Totally. Well, I mean, especially like what we're having now as well. Like I don't see really brought up a lot is that you're having a lot of generations cross talking to each other.
yeah.
So when I was growing up, I was
I never
16.
looked at it like that before.
When I was 16, I wasn't talking to anybody who was 45.
No, you weren't.
Now you get 45-year-olds talking to 16-year-olds, talking to 21-year-olds, talking to 7-year-olds.
There's benefit in sometimes.
No,
in
there's
those
a lot to
conversations,
learn
but
from each
sometimes
other.
it's, like,
But there's a
negative.
lot of crosswords of like, you know, if you're some dude, he's from fucking Scotland and he's 70 years of age, what world does he have in common with
With you,
some
yes.
a young one from America? But they could be looking at the same tweet or same thing on Instagram going at it like you're from a different world.
Yeah,
That's why I'm just like, this beef or this fucking argument doesn't make sense because you both are going to walk away from it, go back into your own worlds
You're never
where you're
gonna
both
agree.
right.
Yeah, your worldviews are completely different. You come from different generations,
Different
Yeah.
values.
different times in history, different perspectives, and you're
Social, economic, probably shit
Fam,
like
yeah,
that. That's a
and-
huge part.
Yeah, and you're going out on Twitter, and it's just like,
On Twitter, like
Bro, it's mad, isn't it? All the blue tick shit.
Ronaldo don't have a blue tick anymore.
Bro.
LeBron, didn't it?
Well, did they buy
Ronaldo, I
it?
said Ronaldo doesn't have a
No,
blue
Ronaldo
tick.
don't have a blue tick. Like,
But they have to pay for it, innit?
oh, you have to pay for it.
That's a bit crazy, you know?
Yeah, but
I'm
deep
not
it.
paying. They took mine away, and I was like, grand.
Yeah,
Like the best thing about it was like they introduced, oh, you can also have a blue tick if you pay £8 a month, and then everybody started because if you clicked on the blue tick, then they say this person subscribes to Twitter Blue, and anytime somebody said something, they were getting rinsed out of it. Be like, oh, this fella pays for Twitter, and then they did another thing that if you tapped into the blue tick, it said this person is either a legacy verified account. Or they play for Twitter Blue, and everybody was like, no, because they were like, imagine buying something for £8 a month and getting slagged so much. The product covers your tracks feed. Is that what £8 a month?
That was not
Do you know what's
bad.
actually crazy? Like, why do people care about what people do with their lives?
Mm.
Do you get me? Like,
No, but why are you paying £8 a month
I
just
know,
to have a blue
but
tick?
why
on
do you
Twitter?
care? Is it your 8
No,
euro?
but like you're mentally wrong somewhere. Something's
£8
wrong.
a month. Do you know what I mean?
Just to have a blue tick on Twitter.
That's
I
mad.
think it's about to be that. Yeah, that like you. I think it is. I think,
no,
like,
no, but
You
it's
have
the
your
fact-
priorities in them.
Nah, but it's
Like if you can afford it, yeah, that's good for you. But still, you're mentally
No,
deranged.
most people can afford it, bro. £8 a
Some
month.
people can't.
That's absolutely so. I said most people. Couple of coffees, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Whatever. But like the fact of you buying that
It's
for
a validation
for,
issue. It's
for
a validation
Elon
issue.
Musk,
Weird.
for that fella, he's a fucking top joke, bro. He's mad, like, do you know what I mean?
To
It's rare.
invest in the blue tick.
What-
You're
what-
invested in it.
What do you think of AI?
Oh, I
Artificial
knew this was
intelligence.
coming.
I think it can be useful.
It's
It-
fucking
it can
creepy.
It can
But
be
it's creepy.
useful,
Yeah.
but we're finished as a race.
Now, like when you go on ChatGPT and start talking to it, it's just like this is weird.
Yeah.
It's on Snapchat now as well, isn't it?
Bro,
It's not
my,
somewhere,
like,
yeah.
Yo, did you see the Jamaican one?
I just see
Where
it.
he was like, talk to me only in patois from now on, and your man's chat GPT is like only speaking.
Yeah.
Like,
Smiley-
yeah,
Smiley-
we
Smiley
don't want
went
to
on-
ramp with
Smiley
you and
went on
all.
it yesterday. He goes,
It's like written out what fucking shout is.
he said, talk to me like I will talk to you. And it's like, oh, what are you saying, fam? And then,
How do you know that?
Long day, long day.
Because your phone
And
is
he goes-
listening
he
to
goes,
you.
No, speak to me in pigeon. He goes, wait till they happen.
Long day.
Mad.
Can you believe he said wait till they happen?
This is how it's
AI.
gonna start. This is how it's gonna start. Then they're gonna start building little robots. They'll start little robots first, yeah. Like
To have them. Remember, you know, dog yolks?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah, brother. See one of them?
Amazon.
I'm at a protest, one of them dog comes up. Oh, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Look, AI thing, I think people don't really realise how much this is going to take people's jobs. Like, and you're like, oh, well, like, it's not me, it's only tech stuff. No, like, AI will replace most.
jobs, like-
We're going to need to start doing, because here's the thing. When you go into Tesco, self-service tills, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't use them.
Do you know?
No.
Why?
Fucking computer doesn't pay taxes. Homie, the more you use them,
yeah.
then all of a sudden, okay, did anybody here ever work in a Duns growing up in school?
I worked at
or
Tesco.
like like something like a Duns or a Tesco or one
I
like
did Tesco,
we all had one of them. Just pay yourself through your way, hand up a bit of money to your man. They're going to be gone now because self-service.
Yeah.
I go into Tesco, I pick up the basket, I put it in the basket, I fucking scan it through, I pay for it and leave.
Do you know what I hear it like? Keep,
I don't
keep-
work
keep
at fucking
them-
Tesco, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
And I
true.
bring the fucking trolley back.
They even have it like shops like Zara and like stuff now where you can literally go self-service and pay for the clothes and get out.
But like,
Today-
it's mad. It's even worse. Amazon. Have you heard of Amazon Fresh?
Yeah.
In
Bro,
London, in
yeah,
London.
shop you
you
can't-
walk in, you scan your phone, yeah?
Yeah,
You walk
yeah.
in, take whatever you want to walk out, and you just get charged later on.
Yeah, it's impossible to shoplift from that, apparently.
Fam, that's mad.
How's it possible?
Because you
And
can't
no one
get it
works
without
there.
scanning.
It's just fully stocked. No one works there. You just walk in, pick up your shit, and
no
leave.
one shoplifts.
I don't know how it works.
No, but you can't come
apparently
in without
it's
your phone beeping or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
your
you have
phone
to
has
use
to
your
be before
phone
you
to get
get
in.
Okay.
Like, I just when you think of like the jobs it's gonna take and stuff like that, yeah, I'm like, well, thank God. I don't know if he's gonna take podcast job.
Well, it's taking music's job.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
him.
but honestly, you put chat GPT in and just be like, let me get Snow, Dave, and Tommy talk for an hour about this. What you think I can't do it?
But and that's the issue. Like,
But-
there's enough content of us that exists online that it can replicate us.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just
But-
study all those episodes and
All
we're
these,
finished.
all these fucking AI nerds, right? The Drake fucking tune. Did you listen to it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cold.
It sounded.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad because no, it's not bad because it sounds what Drake has done.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like what Drake can do or what he will do.
Yeah.
So it'll never
It'll
replicate.
be limited.
It's only limited to what it's already heard. Now I know it's artificial intelligence. It can go well. Maybe he'll think that, but it takes away lived experience of actual music and actual
true.
art.
That's true.
Art will be as much as it's the first thing that they're going for. It'll be the
only
last
That's
thing.
the last, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, why do I listen to an artist?
Exactly. That's what I think as well. Like
You can't replicate
it's
creativity.
exactly. It's like the thing is, you will take some. AI will be able to take some parts of I guess the arts industry in some way, but it can never take that, like me thinking
The feeling.
this thing and producing my own IP. Like it can never do that. I know it can replicate something already released.
Yeah.
But it can't be
But
Like,
my
okay.
it can come pretty close to it though.
100%.
And the age we're in today, people might not even notice the difference.
but okay, do you know
And
what?
there's going to be a generation of kids who grew up where this is just
That's-
fucking
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I hear it. Do you know, there was somebody I was listening to talk about AI and said, okay, she's actually a worship singer, right? And she is like, oh, make a Stephanie Gresinger song, right? And it came very, very close to like one of the songs that she already made. Now, the thing with me, the way I think about that is like, okay, that song may sound like Refiner, for example, but it's not.
It's not
It
refined.
didn't come from her, like it didn't come from a secret place.
Yeah, but if you're saying that cause you saw the process. If you didn't see the process
And you just heard the song.
you just heard the song, you'd be like,
You
wow.
don't know.
If I found out it's AI, I'm gonna be
That's what you're gonna find. But if you don't find out, you're gonna be like, this is sick.
I know. I hear you.
Like
I hear you.
Like that Drake song, I heard it. I felt like this is sick. And I found out it was AI. I was like,
It takes something away
takes
from
something
it.
away.
Yeah, but then we like unless artists begin to like collaborate with AI, then
Remember there was that AI rapper. What was
Oh yeah, and everyone got mad because it was dropping mad M words, and it was like
Yeah,
a
and it
white
was a
guy
white
behind
guy,
it.
yeah,
Do you remember this? And he looked like Little Pump or something like that. It was all computer graphics and shit. Yeah,
I remember. Yeah,
Ass.
yeah.
Fucking cheeks, bro.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, for me, when I got into maybe cultural values will change by then, but when I got into music, or if I get into an artist or something like that, I feel like, and I think it's why people listen to your podcast, they listen to yours and they go, those lads are like me, they speak for me,
Yeah, man.
they speak like that, and that's a tribe and something that I want to belong to.
Yeah.
Most people don't want to belong to a fucking computer program that's just pulled out of the arse. Like that rapper came out and everyone was like,
What the fuck is this?
okay, yeah, don't like, even if you're into that type of music, there's no backstory, there's no lived experience, there's no life.
Yeah, man.
It's like you might as well be getting into comic books.
Exactly.
But at least a comic book has a fucking backstory and it comes from something. There's always a value system around
Yeah.
it. If you have no value system except just existing, then it's hard to. That's why everyone's like, oh, the Drake and Weeknd thing, because everybody loves fucking Drake.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we've all watched him grow up
yeah.
in life. I don't give a fuck about a computer, bro. Make an AI tune out of me, it still won't bang. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you see. I always
Oh,
have
if it's good and you make it, we can release it and I'll just take it. I'll take 80% of the profits.
10%, not 10%.
No, I'm taking 80. It's me. Do you know what I mean?
I was, always have the discussion about art and how true art and true artistry will always be. It will always come back around.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm trying to say, like AI can make, for example, if it's able to make a flipping painting, maybe I don't know. If,
Yeah, it's doing that. All the photos and stuff. Yeah.
Didn't you see
I've not seen the hyper realistic photos. What can't replicate is hands. It fucks up hands. If you ever see a picture, somebody
kept
said.
doing it. If you
So-
watch it, if you saw it, you kept, bro, you see people with 7 fingers.
And do you know what the gas thing is? I don't know if any of you ever done art in school. It's the hardest part of the body to draw.
Yeah.
The hands, right? So it's because the AI is only reflecting what we think and we're putting into it.
yeah.
So
why is that?
I don't know, bro.
Like,
Family
what's so
leaving.
mad about
That's
it?
mad. But you know what I mean? Like I think when it comes to, for example, art or whatever it is,
Yeah.
there's always going to be that. Regardless, it's always going to come back around to like I think humans intrinsically.
Good word.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Come on. Right behind you. Let's see if we can land it.
It took a while, but he got
I feel bad. He says one big word, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
What's
Go
that?
there. No, but like I think we do have that. Like we have the value. We value like pure good things.
Yeah.
Like as humans, just
things that come from
naturally.
the soul.
Yeah.
Like art is natural to us. So, like people were making art all around the world before they could even communicate to each other, writing shit on fucking cave walls and all. It's in us.
Yeah.
So real art will always prevail or something like that.
Yeah.
And also the thing about the AI situation is that AI is to make money.
Yeah.
The number one thing behind it is that it's commercial.
Yeah.
And they're putting it to its commercial use
Yeah.
instead of a different use. Whereas, say, Bitter Rock, for example, he makes records and he doesn't charge anybody.
Yeah.
He's never done a gig. You can buy all the CDs back in the day. You can buy it off for free. His paintings, anytime he charges for it, he gives it to charity. But he paints, he does videos, he does rap, he does sing, all this shit. But he's a true artist because he's like, I'm not doing this for my, like I have a job, but this is not for money. So he never makes a hit record because he needs to keep it going or he needs to like jump on a style because it's popping. He's like, I create what I create because I want to create it. And I think it's deadly.
That's pure.
Pure art.
Pure. Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I got bills, bro.
I gotta say, let's get into man.
Bro,
You're doing something.
talking
man.
about that, yeah. It's coming to an end.
Yeah, man.
What brought that decision up?
A gun charge, unfortunately.
I didn't believe that. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, bro,
What's
not
my
at
man
all.
up to?
I'm saying licking shots. No, do you know what? It was. I mean, I'm making tunes of him since I'm 20. For a long time. Shit, listen.
I nearly got you.
You got me, baby. No, like I'm 32, so.
Okay, 12 years, yeah.
So like I'm like 12 years. Do you know what I mean?
That's a long time, yeah.
So I think we've been at a partnership for a while, and you know, when I'm 20 and now I'm 32, like people, like we've grown up together, and we've done amazing things, but also being linked in a partner way because we were also in a group before that.
Oh,
It's
right,
like
okay.
yeah. So we were in a band before that, and then I was like, "Do you want to still keep making tunes?" So we broke away from that, and we made our own thing. And now it's just like, I mean, he's older than me, and he was just like, look, I got to start making life decisions. I've got this job. I want to express myself creatively in different ways. And I was like, yeah, grand. Like, and I also wanted to do stuff as well. So, to be honest, like, we are who we are.
Yeah.
And we're never going to really be BBC Radio 1 drive time music. Do you know what I mean? So it's never really going to be like, bust it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we did it. we never do a million records and all that shit. Like, we're never going to blow up like, in that sense.
that sense, yeah.
But at the same time, we did great for what we did. We went to where we did. To be honest, bro, we were the first to do a lot of things.
In this country, yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. We always said, especially early days, we were like, don't drag the arse out of it. You always wanted to leave the crowd with an encore. You know what I mean? You always want people to go, I'd love to see another gig again instead of, geez, them boys are fucking flogging it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's coming to an end.
I really do like the way you guys are ending it in a way of like, we're gonna end with a bang, and it's not like a
End it on our terms.
yeah, on your terms, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's not one of those ones where like, oh yeah, guys, unfortunately we decided to do this, and it's just like,
Or someone broke away trying to do a solo thing.
yeah,
It's all weird energy.
This we don't see this much anymore. Like when people are like, hey, listen, it's the last dance, and
Yeah.
it's been a great ride for 12 years, and
Yeah.
this is what it is.
100%.
I really like that. Like sometimes it's okay for things to just come to an end.
Yeah, man.
And it's just that, like, you know what, 12 years is a long time.
No time. But you look at all your favourite TV shows.
Comes to an end.
Comes to an end. It's a
Yeah,
season
yeah,
finale.
that's
Do you know what I mean?
Not EastEnders and Coronation Yeah, EastEnders.
That's going since like the 60s, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Home and away as well. It's still going.
Bro, still going.
Still going.
Yeah.
Is Simpsons still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
think
there's loads of money in that. But like, they're dragging the arse out of it. Put
Yeah,
the Simpsons at
exactly.
EastEnders up to, you know, The Sopranos or Game of Thrones or what.
Because you can't drag that. Like, when you drag that ice cream, you know when you break it down.
Do you know that's from? It's smoking. Do you know when you get down to the bottom, you gives the arse end on that? Do you remember? Sure, boys, man. Yeah, but everything has a natural end to it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, one big one in Vicar Street I've never played before. So yeah, we're
That's
out.
big though.
Yeah, I thought it was not as big as it was when I booked
huge,
it.
it's huge.
Yeah, I thought I thought it was 2/3 what the cap is.
Yeah.
And then the manager was like, no, and I was like, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's
it's like 90%
I
sold
saw your
now.
tweet though. You said you're gonna sell out.
100%, it's 90% done.
90%.
I'm just waiting for everybody getting their ass out of the game. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, it's gonna sell out. I'm sure you all have your tickets, don't you? And there's no camera. There is no fucking guest list. I don't care unless you literally have my last name.
Yeah.
No, and even then,
So happy my name is David Dazzle.
we're a good looking bunch, bro. That, you know.
90% sold out though. That's
That's
Oh,
great.
no, do you know what, right?
That's
Because when the tickets went on sale, because I was like, look, we need to get these tickets out for Christmas, before Christmas, because that's just like easy gift money, and it's just like that'll really boost it.
smart.
So we had something like, I think 300 or 400 on.
That's a good idea.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
Shows come our show.
after the cameras wrap, I'm moving into consultancy. You know what I'm saying? But we got it in before Christmas, and I had no idea what the crack was. So then there was a 2-week gap where Ticketmaster, the people who worked there, were all on Christmas
Holidays,
leave.
yeah, so you
So
can't
I had
see.
no update. All I knew was there was 300 or 400 tickets on like early bird, and I could just see from the app that was gone.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, 300. I have like a big mountain to climb, blah 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 blah. And then 2-3 weeks later, like manager hit me up and he was like, it's gonna sell out. It's grand. And literally, I've just been putting up 2 or 3 posts every now and then just to remind people. People are lazy. My own housemate was like, yeah, I'll get it.
It's the week of.
100%.
The week off.
But I just want it fucking done.
Yeah.
I want the poster. I want to fucking say sold out. I want to have. I want to have the tickets out. Buying us on them. Buying it. I want all that shit, bro. Just one last time for me. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking a little box tick. Not even for the ego. Just to be like fucking. Because my man's coming. I want to see her say it, all that shit. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, be good. Be good.
Has your man never been to any of your shows?
No, she's been to a few.
Okay.
She likes them now because they're like when I brought her to one years ago and she was like, "That's mad rowdy, man."
Yeah.
It got shut down by the guards and all. It was mad. Yeah. It was crazy. Little Green Street, like armed guards, like there was ambulances up there. It was like fire engine, all this shit. I didn't know anything because it was on stage. I got off and there was fucking blue lights everywhere. So my mom, I was like, "What you think, man?" She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What do you do?
Like, was a part you're like, yeah, I did that shit.
Oh no, like come on, shut down the rave, boys. Like it was bad.
To
But yeah,
bring
my
the
has been.
police down to you, like, for the police to pull up to you.
That's a flex, man. I don't care.
My two agents were holding him on the stairs, being like, just give him like 10 more minutes. He's like, 2 more tunes. After that, you can wrap the whole party up. They were literally holding him back.
Oh, that's sick. Wow.
Yeah, so my mum was like, what? But now she could see that. Like, I've brought my mum to loads of stuff. At the time when I started making music, she wasn't so into it. But then, you know, when you start doing Vicar Street, she's like,
come on.
let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? Would you guys invite your mom to the pod show?
You'd be talking different though, wouldn't you?
Oh,
That's my problem.
You know what I mean? I had
like
to get
I've
over
talked-
that when
I've
my
talked
mom was
to-
listening to me saying shit, and I was
I
like,
think my mom
Sorry,
knows
Liv.
I'm tapped already.
No. Your mom
knows
knows
I'm
there's something
tapped
wrong with you,
already,
yeah, for sure. He would go. My mom would just like my mom. I am the way I am with my mom, but like on a stage, I'm slightly a bit
looser.
Do you know what I mean? And my mom would be like, Dave, why do you talk about your dad like that? You know what I mean?
that's a hard thing, man. That's a hard thing. Like, I can do music, but I couldn't imagine just yapping, doing this.
Yeah.
And then your man's just there looking at you like.
Yeah.
That's just mad to me. That's just mad.
It's good, healthy respect, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, you still need to be, no matter what age you are, you still need to be a little afraid of your man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still need to be, like, you know, I was at the wait there, my man gave me it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, sorry, Liv. Fucking, like, and she's like 5 foot nothing or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I'm not messing her over.
Your
Look.
mom can still give you that look that don't let me. Because you're never. Do you know what I mean?
Quick Sky Digital remote to the back of the head. Slipper.
Sky. Oh my god.
Slipper. We had NTL, bro. Them, I was, thank God, because they were only the slim little grey ones. Them Sky ones, Jesus, they take your teeth.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They were heavy, man.
That was
Remember the old one, the navy yoke? Yeah.
What? Okay, last one. I saw a tweet.
Here we go. Get your licenses out. License and registration, please.
I saw a tweet, man.
Now imagine it's the wrong one.
You're out of date, bro. You need to.
He's not your one listen to
So a girl, she must have been 6 max, 5, 6. She was like, she was dancing to like Ice Spice or something, yeah. And she was twerking, like just a kid, like, you know. And her dad was moving a bed in or something, and then he's like, so he caught her twerking, and he just kind of like, he hit her, like, you know, like,
Yeah, don't be at it.
yeah, don't be at it. And then someone said, if my man or husband ever did that to my daughter, he would be buried.
What?
Yeah, I would kill him and everything.
Why?
No.
I mean, they say that shit, but they wouldn't do that.
They wouldn't do that. That's just talk. She wants to retweet.
No,
I promise
I know,
you.
but what was the problem with what the dad did?
He just like didn't want his daughter twerking, and so he kind of, I guess, hit her.
Yeah.
But the tap was like,
It wasn't like a
no, it wasn't like
It wasn't a clatter.
he didn't.
It wasn't old school. You know what I mean?
It wasn't a clatter. Yeah, it was just
No
like,
knuckles involved, you know.
Yeah, it was, and it was like it was weird because like she was like, I would bury him if he touched me, but he was like, he just he doesn't want his daughter twerking.
Yeah.
And then
At that age as well, like.
people were like, oh, listen, just talk to her. Do you know what I mean? But it's like that's how he wants to.
Listen, that's parenting. Also, another thing, I don't fucking get involved in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%. Like, if somebody feel like my man slapped me, my dad's fucking punched me. Like not fucking heavy tack here. Like, I'm not trying to get him in trouble around it. But like, you know, you get a clatter or whatever, and that it is. But also, why is that online, bro?
Yeah.
Why is this online in the first place? And also, people have been freaking out about fucking kids doing fucking shifts since forever.
Yeah.
Since fucking the 60s, it was mini skirts, then it's this, then it's that, then it was fucking the pant. Like, bro, do you remember how crazy shit was when fucking Christina Aguilera made that tune? What's it? If you ain't here to party, ladies, and like, people were losing their mind. I can't believe it. I mean, it's been going on forever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing to it. It's pop music, bro.
Like,
Ice Spice.
it's crazy. Like, everyone's about like, oh yeah, like, you know, do this with your kid, do this with your kid, and then they give out to Cardi B when she says, I don't play WAP in front of my kids. It's like, okay, so you have like, it's like everyone has different standards, and it's like you're applying it when you want to apply it.
Yeah, man. But
That's
that's
just the conversation we're having before. Like, people getting annoyed of what other people are doing in the comfort of their own home. Like, why would you care about unless it's like domestic abuse or something like?
But there's so much
over
shit to
the
be
top.
actually
Yeah.
fucking wound up about.
Yeah.
The price of shit right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bro,
So
Hold on.
everything-
Let me look at the camera. Let me look at the camera. Right, this is the indicator for if you know a recession or some mad shit's going on. Do you remember when Air Forces went up?
yeah.
After that,
Something
Yeah.
changed. Something changed.
before Air Forces went up, right? It was
changed.
the Air Forces, then it was the points, then it was fucking eggs. Do you know what I'm saying? Then it's this, it's taxis, all sorts of shit, man. I'm telling you. Next time you see fucking Air Forces going up in price, I'm saying
It's a pattern. It's a pattern.
Have you seen the price of toothpaste now?
No.
Like I bought toothpaste there just today for
Yeah.
$4.99.
yeah, man, it's heavy.
That's crazy.
It's heavy. 350 I paid yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't look at man. I was like, what?
And I use Sensodyne. I
$4.99.
use Sensodyne. They're like,
Yeah,
they go for like
yours
7,
are
8 quid.
8, 9,
Bro,
yeah.
someone, you know, illegal market, selling cents of it. Imagine. Just getting all the texts with the venues. Loads of packs there, bro. Oral B.
That's mad. That's mad. $4.99.
That's crazy, bro.
It's heavy.
That's
tax,
where we're
isn't
at,
it?
though. That's where we're at.
120 for Air Forces.
That's crazy, bro. I seen 120 for a pair of gazelles the other day. I was like,
Gazelles.
Gazelles.
Gazelles. They were like
Bro,
70,
once-
80 quid.
Bro, a pair of
Even less.
TNs, normal, just off the wall at Foot Locker was 200 quid. 2 brick.
What?
Yeah, bro. That's what they were charging.
How much are
me.
the vapor backs now?
Forget about it, bro. You need a bleeding credit union loan.
They came out
Yeah,
220.
they're probably like
that's what I'm saying.
$2.99
Probably
now.
250 or
You
something.
get
now.
Balenciagas as well.
That's mad. That is
Tell you now,
mad.
we need to figure out. We need to partner up and get some money, boys. Fucking tell you.
Crazy.
Yeah,
But boys, I seen something this week, yeah. Someone that was like over 100 years old getting married. What's that about?
Why not, man? Why not, man?
Fair fucking play,
Yeah,
kid.
man.
100%.
He's still alive. Do what you can while
Hold
you're
on.
alive.
Yo, was he 102 or 103?
And just got married? Not remarried?
No, remarried.
To her partner, to the same partner, or new?
I just saw that headline and I was like, why you doing getting married?
Renew the vows, bro.
No, it's not the same partner. She got remarried.
Okay.
To somebody else.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Damn, how are you meeting someone at like 98 or some shit? Like when did you meet?
103. What you like?
That's crazy,
Like
dog.
you say for what are the vows? For
For better, for worse.
for better, for worse.
Health,
Yeah, sickness.
till death do us part.
TikTok.
I don't know if they'll make the speeches.
There's something that you there's something that you want to do in your life, right? Like, and there's things where while you're alive, just go for it.
Oh, she got. She's
See,
already
this
got
happened.
married.
This
She probably
happened.
wanted to marry Jimmy all along.
Yeah,
She had
there's
to,
all
she had
them
to wait. She
long-lost
had to wait for her
love
husband to die.
situations.
But I'd rather you. I'd rather you just go to the streets and just get it on.
Fair. I tell
She
you
wanted
this.
to be in the- she wanted to be
After during the lockdown, I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and everybody said all that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking doing it, bro. There's times now when I'm like, oh fucking, I don't know, blah blah. And you know what? I'm like, I'm a bag of meat.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm a bag of meat on a big spinning rock that's dying in the middle of a fucking galaxy. Not much. Go for it. Go for it.
The way he
get me?
the way he described life there.
no, I'm
about
lost.
himself. No, he's not talking about. We're talking about himself there.
No, I know,
in the
but
world.
like the way he said
I'm
it.
saying, bro, just go for it. Do your thing. This is me in a smoking area, and someone I'm just like, bro, go for it. You're a bag of meat, and your man's just like, yeah, deadly, bro.
like,
I'm getting a nose ring. It's always some shit like that, isn't it? You know what I mean?
so I'm getting the nose ring. That's crazy.
Next time I'm on this podcast, I'll have a nose ring. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think if you like if you're 103, man, do what you
I
gotta
think
do.
there has to be a cap on when you can get married.
What?
For real?
That's crazy, boys.
It's just like a legal document, bro.
103, like, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm with it. Imagine being at a 103-year-old's wedding. It's illegal.
Like,
Yeah, you may now kiss the bride.
Great,
like,
great
what's-
grandkids and all. Mad thing. Place be rocking. There'll be loads of people there. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, my thing is like, what's your honeymoon like?
give
Powder.
over. Stop
Do you say
it.
powder?
Stop it now, lads.
I
Relax.
say powder.
Hey, yo. Listen, don't count them out. Do not count them out. I lived my granddad, he was 96 when he passed there. And that,
Wait, was still got that? It was still.
What? 96?
and
Wait,
then-
it was still.
Look at the hips.
I don't fucking know, bro. Christ. The fuck you asking me, granddad? Here, you never guess where I was last night. What? No, but I'm saying,
What a
right,
mad question.
if you let me finish, right, I might
They
went
can
in the
still
gutter.
move.
The man is only passed. Have some respect, please. But I'm saying, up until he was like 94, I used to tell people how old he was, and people were like, no way. Like, he'd get up in the morning, he'd live on his own, he'd do his own cooking, he'd fill the load of the washing machine, he'd go out to the shops, he used to play bowls. If he needed that and he'd go into town, he'd do that all himself. Like, and that's people think, oh, 90, I'm in a fucking old folks home, can't lift me head and legs, I'm all gone crazy. Like, some people,
Look
like,
good,
the same way we were saying 30 isn't the same as 30 back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, 80 isn't the same as, like, I'm looking at my old fella now and I'm like, like, back in the day, you would have been an old fella.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, you still feel middle-aged somewhat. I don't know if it's my lens perspective. I'm looking at my uncles and I'm like, you know, I was at the funeral there, my eldest uncle, he's like in his mid-70s. But I was like, you're not an old person to me. You look a bit old, but you don't look like back in the day, the 70s, 80-year-old people. You're like, old ass motherfuckers, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, 103, go for it.
You're right. I see some... Yeah, 103, go for it. I see some 70-year-olds and I'm like,
It's crazy.
it's crazy that your age is 70.
But you look at people who are like 30 now, like,
Yeah.
they don't look the same way. They don't have that. Do you know why? Because we're not buying gaffs, we're not having kids, bro.
Yeah.
Stress free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the skincare routine. No children.
Oh, boy. Anyways, man.
Where's your head at?
Where's my head at?
What score is it?
2-1, but my head is
2-2.
to United.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My head is really trying to get my hairline back.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For summer, let's go.
Yeah, I think I'm on a mission, man. If you guys see me with a hairline, like, do you know what, my hairline?
Applaud him.
Where's like, yeah, exactly. Do you know what?
Clap at him in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's back.
Yeah. Do you know what? If like really and truly, I don't think it's bad. I just think the fullbacks are pushing up a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
You're getting the car park space.
Yeah. Because like, you see other people, Broski, Trent Alexander, he's like at the halfway line. You know, my fullbacks are just slightly pushed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? and like Goody's Trent Alexander. No, Goody. I had to go for Goody. I rock Goody. I love you. Goody knows I love you.
Bad, is that?
But yeah, like that's, you know. So I'm thinking.
It's the glass houses, boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I think my thing will shift in a few months.
Would you do Turkey?
No.
I would, yeah.
I would. 100%.
100%. Bro, I've seen it. I've seen bad jobs and I've seen people who've come back. I'm like, oh my fucking God,
No, but
your hairline is
It's just the
crazy.
process.
It takes a year.
Yeah, but I thought it was mad. But I seen one person, didn't see them for like 2-3 months and then they come out. So basically it comes out and then it falls out and then it comes back again. So for that, when it comes out bit, it looks all right. Because I said it to one of the blokes. I was like, that looks great, bro. And he's like, this has to fall out and come back again. And it's staunch. And then once you have it, it's going nowhere.
I know, I've seen some really good turkeys. I've seen some really good.
I
I don't think
I wouldn't do
I'm
the
at turkey
teeth
level,
though. I wouldn't do the
But
teeth though.
I saw a guy
Yeah,
that went
it's
to
Turkey.
Turkey, and he did his hairline. He doesn't need a trim. It's that sharp.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah,
man,
like
I
Frisco
used
out of
to have
BBK.
that, man.
Yeah, BBK.
You know them ones?
I used to have it,
I'm
man.
just like,
Yeah, you used to have a strong hairline, bro.
Did you?
Was it since the relationship?
Nah. It's definitely not.
The Homer Simpson fella. Pulling the hair out.
It's not a relationship, bro. Hell no.
oh, that's
He's trying to convince himself it's not the relationship.
oh god.
Yeah, that's allowed. That means yeah.
His life.
Do you know my hairline? Yeah, I think I'm losing up at the top here.
Oh shit, you're getting a fucking sunroof?
My sister said it one day, yeah, and it hurt my feelings.
Ooh.
She just
And
goes-
you can never check it yourself. You can just kind of have to
She just
handball
goes-
it.
Yeah.
Bro, this is what I do. I go on Snapchat, yeah, because then
Because you're tall like me.
I just do this. Take a picture, look at it. I cry for a bit, then I delete it.
No, my sister just goes, you know I get bald, right? I said, whoa, don't talk to me like that, man.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
My
What are you talking about?
my brother look at me. He'll look at me, then look up, and I'm like, that's so rude. It's so rude. He look at me, then look at my hair.
He
and
didn't
then
even, like-
I know what you're looking
So
at.
insulting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insulting.
So insulting.
How you moved your head up twice? Like you looked up at me
Yeah,
and
you
then
look
looked
at
up.
my hair. Come on,
studying
it's
it.
rude. It's rude. But yeah, that's where my head is. My hair and head is at.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in you, bro. We're getting the fresh fade back, getting the full season, the whole shebang,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
We're getting the fucking high top back like it's 2016. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
100%.
What about you? Where's that?
Bro, I'm very busy and I'm happy.
That's good, man. That's good.
There's just a lot happening and I'm just listening. Days
Busy
are
week.
flying by. Busy.
Good busy.
Yeah, it's good busy.
Yeah.
It's good busy.
Sick.
So
It's
I'm
nice,
happy
man.
about that. Yeah.
Sick,
But
man.
that's where my head's at. What about you?
Where's my head at? I don't know. I'm going through a mad time in my life now. Do you know what I mean? like end of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being part of my identity for
It's
a
like
while.
morning.
Yeah, and then I'm also put in perspective of my granddad, because my granddad wasn't my granddad, like he's second dad, like rare, living. So I have all that shit and just transitional period in life. So I'm kind of just putting me hooks into places and saying, right, is this where I want to go now with the rest of my life? So that's where my head's at. But I'm okay, like I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
But I am very much like, fuck, there's like a lot going on.
What would you title this season? Would you call it transition?
Yeah, this is a very transitional period in my life. So I don't know. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, because like I'm living different. Like my whole routine, some friend group shit is all changed and stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All I can say is the last time your fucking life was this fucking messy, I made an album out of it. So do you know what I mean? Just put that shit to good work.
Yeah. Is there a possibility of you going solo?
Yeah. I'll still make music. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Sorry. Will you ever just shut up and going out of your ears, this fella? Yeah, man.
Amazing. What about you, Snow? What's your that?
Oh, this is gonna be a dinger. Hold on.
Let's get ready, what?
If it's not, I'll walk us straight out of
I
that.
had a conversation with my girl during the week, and like, she asked me, "Do you remember the porn stars you used to watch?" No, just help me out, please. Wait, do you
Do I remember them?
No, do you still like do it?
No, he didn't ask me that.
You made it so
No.
Just do it.
Do I still knock one out?
Yeah.
Me boy lives in London, bro. You put two together, yeah? Ain't no shame in the game, baby.
Well, no, she was asking me like, "Do you remember?" And I named a few names because you never really forget, boys.
Yeah.
Got you through some tough times in life. Who was number one? Who was top in the top 5? Dead or alive?
I'm dead or alive,
No,
bro.
I'm just saying. Yeah, relax. You know what I mean? The phrase. Who was the number one, bro? Come on.
L.A.
Oh, Lisa Ann.
Oh yeah.
Sam, she was everywhere. Fair play to her,
So
man.
I was naming them, and then she now asked me a question.
He said LA, and you knew exactly.
Like that.
Like that.
I'm feeling for all
I was
you.
addict. I was saying.
Oh, going at it, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
But then she asked me like, what did you like about them?
Absolute minefield, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this goes.
I just said, I just like the way they used to do it.
That's it.
We were laughing for like 20 minutes.
That's it. Bro, that is a coldest answer to that.
Oh, no.
What's that like the way they used to do it?
You get me?
Do you know how bad that is?
Used to. Keyword used to.
He used to do it.
Oh my god.
That's what my head's at.
Bro, that is such a baller answer. A younger man would have fell for that.
Yeah.
He was class, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's what my head's at.
Amazing, man. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. do
All
that
that.
stuff.
100%.
We'll see you at the next one, man. Thank you so much, Marco.
Actually,
Appreciate
before
it.
you go, use our code for HelloFresh.
It's kind of bad that we're doing at the end,
Yeah,
but
we'll stick it in.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, love, like, share. Do all the good stuff, yeah? See you guys.
Dude.